I'd like to welcome you all to Assemblyman Ramos's Hispanic Heritage Month celebration. This is an event that has taken place every year for the past 17 years in which we celebrate our proud heritage as Hispanics. Let us not forget that we have worked together in a movement where now Hispanic and immigration issues are front and center. That's why today it is important to celebrate our heritage. Despite that we come from different countries, we're all Hispanic. Today, we come together as one to celebrate and to teach others of our culture. As the first Latino elected official of Long Island and a representative of such a diverse community, this event is a celebration in taking part in the National Hispanic Heritage Month. It is with great honor that I introduce the man who continues to fight for our community, the Deputy Majority Leader, Assemblyman Phil Ramos.
Thank you. How are we doing today? Good. Are we proud to be Latino?
Yes.
Oh, pero Latino hacen bulla. Are we proud?
Yes.
I thought so. I thought so, and I am very proud. You know, that's one thing I love about our heritage is that we are raised to be proud. ¿Hay boricua aquí? Yo soy boricua. Hay boricua. Are we raised to be proud?
Yes.
There's Central Americans here too, right?
Yes.
Same thing. We have some rocking parades here. Dominicanos, South Americans, Mexicans.
Colombia.
¿De dónde?
Ecuador.
Ecuador. Colombia, Peru. Colombia, Argentina. I'm going to get in trouble for forgetting one. Brazil. Good. We are a tapestry, and we are coming of age in this country. We're finally coming of age. We're becoming empowered in various sectors. It's still a lot of fighting to do, but there's much to be done. But we have a lot of allies in our community. A lot of allies, thank God. And we now have a way within the system that we can promote change. You know, normally when we have Hispanic heritage celebrations, we talk a lot about our history. We want our young people to know our history, our culture. We have a lot of folklore, dances, music. And we're going to be doing some of that. But there's one thing I was thinking about, is that, you know, many of us, we've heard a lot of our history, our respective countries, our history of Puerto Rico, Colombia, Santo Domingo, El Salvador. We've heard a lot of our history, and it's good that we keep repeating it. But there are things happening right now that tomorrow are going to be considered history. There are people who are historic figures who have worked hard to make changes, Latinos from our communities who are making their mark, who are making changes that years from now, people are going to look back and see what was done and the movements that came about, the laws that were changed and the funding that was secured, and the people who made their mark. And that today's event is dedicated to that. Today's event is dedicated to people in our community, Latinos, who have stood up outside of their careers and have fought side by side with elected officials, gone on the street, taken the fight to the street, have made changes in our community. This year we had some historic laws made. We're going to be talking a little bit later, but thank God that we this year have a New York State Dream Act for our young people. It was amazing. That is the history of tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to look back and we're going to see that this was historic, the fact that that was done, and also thank God, after a long, long, hard battle with the people of this community who came up to Albany, we now have driver's license for all, for everybody. Doesn't matter your immigration status. Come December, everybody can apply for a driver's license. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But that's because of the champions in this community. We're going to be recognizing the champions who stood up, the champions who took off work, went up to Albany, fought for us, the champions who are also elected officials who did not stab our community in the back and did what was right. We're not afraid of the racists. We're here to honor them. This entire event is in their honor, and today is our celebration of that, of our pride and the fact that Latinos stand up for what is right, and we know that we have to pay it forward, and we know that there is a spirituality that it's important in an order of life. And I'm talking about a spirituality that goes parallel to religion. It is a spirituality that says that we should never, ever, ever betray our ancestors. And I think most Latinos have that in their heart. They realize that we have an obligation to our people. we have an obligation to our people, and most of the people here I know have been part of that fight. May God bless you all. ¡En pa'lante que vamos! For our first act, I want everybody to please put your hands together for el Teatro Rodante Hispano.
Bate, bate, bate.
Brilla una nueva mañana, como después de la noche. Brilla una nueva mañana, así también en tu llanto hay una luz de esperanza. Así también en tu llanto.
Okay, at this time, I want to honor some champions in our community who are no strangers to most people. They have touched many lives. The first person I want to give a citation from the New York State Assembly to is Maria Romero. God bless. And that is Pastor Benavides. Come on. I'd like to call up Johnny Velez. Never says no, he's always there for us. He's our next act, the wonderful and talented Rafi Caballero. Put your hands together.
Preciosa será sin banderas, sin lauros, ni gloria. Preciosa, preciosa, te llaman los hijos de la aunque pase lo que pase, yo seré puertorriqueño. Sí, yo seré puertorriqueño, por donde quiera que ande. Ay, porque lo llevo en la sangre, por herencia de mis padres. Y con orgullo repito, lo único que está, yo te quiero. De lo que suene, chicos, yo te quiero. Hoy dedicarle ese canto a ese hombre jibarito Rafael Hernández. Sí, ya viste el encanto. Yo te quiero, Puerto Rico. Yo te quiero, Puerto Rico.
Thank you. ¿Hay dominicanos aquí? Okay, I know your blood started flowing all of a sudden. I would like to give a state citation to a good friend of our community, Miguel Gasson, owner of La Espiguita. Come on up, Miguel. I want to call up a group of people. We spoke about the champions in our community, people who made history, people who tomorrow, I know they're worthy of recognition, worthy of of being part of the history of our community and now our state. I was so proud this year of what happened. First, let me call them up. Eliana Fernandez from Make the Road, come on up. Martha Maifi, Sepa Mujer, Yocasta Ariaza, there's Martha. Come on up. Isabel Escobar, Cecilia Martinez, Maria Rivera, Luis Mendez, so that the men don't feel neglected here. Now, I want to tell you collectively, because this was a joint effort. This year, as I said, we made history and we passed the DREAM Act, and we passed it against a lot of odds. It was not popular in New York State. All the polls showed that it wasn't something that the political will was there. These people here fought hard with us to make sure that it happened. And then, and they did not stop there. Back 13 years ago, I introduced a bill to give driver's licenses to undocumented people. Something that made sense again for society. Put your hands together. Now please, don't go away. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Right now, I want to introduce our next act, El Baile Folclórico. We can't leave Mexico out. El Baile Folclórico de Mexico. Come on down. This is our last headliner, O'Brien Luna.
Te regalo una rosa, la encontré en el camino. No sé si está desnuda o tiene un solo vestido, no, no lo sé. Si la riega el verano o se embriaga de olvido, si alguna vez fue amada o tiene amor escondido. Ay, 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 amor, eres la rosa que me da, eres el sueño de mi soledad, un letargo de azul, un eclipse de mar, pero ay, 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 amor, yo soy satélite y tú eres un universo de agua mineral, un espacio de luz que solo llenas tú, ay, amor. Esta la vamos a cantar nosotros dos y todos ustedes para terminar. Te extraño más que nunca y no sé qué hacer.
Me miro en el espejo, veo cada amanecer.
Me espera otro día por vivir sin ti.
Entonces yo daré la media vuelta y me iré con el sol cuando vuelva la tarde. Entonces yo daré la media vuelta y me iré con el sol cuando muera la tarde.
Me voy no porque quiera que se vaya. Muchas gracias, buenas tardes.
Brian Luna, Rafi Caballero. Keep it going. Gracias, mil gracias. Bueno, ¿lo pasaron bien? Guys have a good time? Good, good. We have many more events in the future to go. I want to thank Rafi Caballero, Teatro Rodante, el Baile Folclórico de México, anybody else, or our champions, all the champions. Please put your hands together. Espero que lo pasaron bien, un poco orgullo de nuestra raza, de nuestra gente, de la gente de Brentwood, de Long Island, del liderazgo que tenemos. Que tenga un buen fin de semana y nunca te olvides que es para adelante que vamos.
Estoy